I'm predicting the future like a psychic. Tip off and kickoffs, it got me excited. I be placing the bet every Sunday. I'm treating this FanDuel like it's my wife. I'm with T Woods, Tusker, and Mikey. You can hate it or love it or like it. I ain't breaking the sweat while I'm placing the bet, cause these picks I got is fire. Tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs,
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tip Offs and Kickoffs, your favorite podcast. You know how to bring the boys back. Hey, Mikey's finally back from work, man. Mikey, how you feeling, bro?
Doing all right. And I got to leave tomorrow again, so back at it.
Respect. T, what's good, bro? See you rocking the who dat?
Who that? I was hoping that we would go and get Trey Hendrickson and pair him up with Chase Young, but Trey ended up going to the Ravens after they rescinded their offer for the Raiders. Mikey, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, it seems a little shicey. The Ravens have done this before some years ago, so it just seems like that they could get Hendrickson a little bit cheaper. They don't have to give up picks for him. Just made a little bit more sense for them, and I don't know. I mean, Maxx Crosby's still a get, and he's well on schedule from his surgery, so it really wasn't that. And it's just they wanted the cheaper option, which you can't blame them. What do you think, Joey?
I agree with you. Talking about him failing the physical. Yeah, he just came off of an injury, but at the end of the day, he's going to be all right when he comes back. I just think they regretted that, and they just found a scapegoat to get out of that deal. Who knows? Maybe Trey Hendrickson might be the better deal, the better fit for them. Honestly, don't know. With the Ravens getting players in the past, I mean, it doesn't always work. I mean, come on now. They got Derrick Henry. What the hell did they do with that? Best running back in the game, and they still can't make it to the AFC Championship.
They still do, pretty well on defense. I mean, they draft well, they pick up guys well. Like, they're always pretty solid on defense. So they're doing what makes sense. And Trey Hendrickson, he had a deal with the Colts set in place, and then I guess Baltimore offered about $3 million more. So I can't blame, either side for doing what makes sense.
So when you say they draft well, who have they drafted that's well besides Lamar Jackson and maybe Mark Andrews?
I mean, their whole defense, they always seem to get a steal on defense. Kyle Hamilton, he's a beast. Okay. The corner's good.
Baby.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah. Kyle Hamilton, I'll give you that. I'll give you the Kyle
Hamilton. Something about an all-pro, I don't know.
Oh, man.
Okay. No, I can respect that. No, for sure. I don't know. I mean, I guess you can say, for the defense. Yeah, Kyle Hamilton, my bad. Forgot about him. We'll move on from that. But can you name anybody else, though? That they drafted that's like shown out.
I mean, it's not my favorite team, so I don't look into it that hard, but I know they're always pretty solid on defense. They could have got a little bit better last year, but they get put in bad positions sometimes by the offense.
Yeah, I mean, they do have arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And Ravens aren't trash by any means. It's just they always have a hump once they get to the end. But I don't know. I just see from the past that when they trade for players or they get players in the free agency, sometimes I'm not going to say sometimes, most of the time it doesn't even work. But with that being said, where do you guys think Maxx Crosby's going to go? T, what do you think, man?
Well, I'm interested to see what kind of leverage the Raiders have now, given that they're probably in a terrible financial situation. They just spent $250 million on free agents, and then to have to possibly then take on Maxx Crosby's contract, it could leave them in a sticky situation where they may not be able to, I guess, register all their signees. So I definitely don't think that they're going to get, those premier mid first round draft picks that they got from. They got the 14th from the Ravens, 14th or 16th.
I think it was the
That,
14th.
that
Yeah,
being,
2 first-round picks. That's a big ask, but now you got to move on from them fast to sign your guys, and yeah, they shouldn't get what they were going to get.
that being said, I don't know. Maybe Chargers. Chargers could go snag him.
Khalil Mack just re-signed there. I don't know, and I don't know how much cap they got. Washington has a ton of cap. According to a thing I saw today, they still got 63 million. So they could go out and get them, but nobody wants to give up 2 first-round picks or even maybe 2 seconds. But you gotta give up the draft picks plus pay the guy, and that's a tough get. The Colts, they don't have the cap room anymore. I don't think they do now that they signed Daniel Jones. So
I mean, they I'm sure the Colts have some room because they freed up so much on the defense. I mean, Nick Cross just departed and went elsewhere.
Yeah, he went to DC too. Yeah,
You see, Zaire Franklin obviously trading him to the Packers, and they get a defensive tackle in return, but he wasn't getting paid too much, very much at all.
see the Colts. It says they got about 50 million. I don't know how. They must have freed up a lot more than I thought.
No.
Commanders have 66. Chargers still got 63 million if they want to give up the capital for them. They could use some defense. Pats and Titans still got space. So, I mean, there's some desperate teams. They'll find somebody, but
I'm
do it quickly.
I'm intrigued. If a team does go on to trade for Maxx Crosby and they decide he passes their physical examination, I then really want to see what the Ravens, if they have anything to say, because what I have seen is that the general manager from the Ravens supposedly wanted to pair up Maxx Crosby and Trey Hendrickson. But I guess they didn't like what they had seen. Not so much in the short term, but in the long term, how long he'd be able to hold up. Just the word around the league. I don't know. Joey, your destination you could see him going to? Would you like to add him to your Tampa Bay Buccaneers to give team title with Vita Vea?
I mean, that would be nice. We got the cap space for it, and we do need to buff up the defense. I mean, our D line's pretty good. Not so much our linebackers or DBs. I mean, Levante David, it's probably his last year. Even if he even plays this year, he might be done. Who knows? I know he don't have too much longer left. I mean, he's old. He's like 38. That'd be a good addition. I mean, I definitely would love to see that. But who knows? I mean, what are the chances of him going to the NFC? I mean, I guess we'll have to see. But the Bucks definitely could afford him. Man, I don't know. Maybe they're just not pulling the trigger yet. Wait until the draft. I mean, hell, the past few years we've been drafting offense. They need to draft defense. Yeah, I mean, I could see Maxx Crosby definitely going to an NFC team. My opinion. I know I saw some stuff about the top landing spots, Patriots being one of them, but I saw a thing where Tom Brady said that he's not sending him to the Patriots. So I think the Patriots is out the window, and the Patriots have been skipped on all these other big picks because Patriots been trying to snag everybody, and no one's budging. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what goes on, man. I guess we'll know soon. Well, speaking of shocking signs, Kyler Murray going to the Vikings, man. T, you said it. You said that they're going to bring somebody in to compete with J.J. McCarthy. We didn't think it was going to be Kyler Murray, but I guess it's him. Him, and he's bringing the game system to Minnesota, man. Come on, man.
He's good at least till October.
Right, yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, they're pretty much giving him like a prove it deal kind of situation on a 1 year, uh, low dollar go out there and get it. I think it'll work out for them. I think the Vikings are poised to have a pretty good season this upcoming year. They ended up bringing back Aaron Jones as well, so I think they'll be all right, man. That also leaves a lot of quarterbacks scrambling to find a new home, given that essentially the only other team remaining that technically doesn't have their QB1 possibly figured out being the Steelers, but Aaron Rodgers could very well come back, and some say it's likely. And then not too long, we've got the NFL draft, and I suppose, as much as everyone else, that not the Ravens, but the Raiders will be selecting Fernando Mendoza with the number 1 pick, with them also acquiring a potential veteran to give him some time to ease into the game. Yeah, so you got quarterbacks like Mac Jones, Anthony Richardson, Kirk Cousins. He's getting towards the end of his tenureship, but a couple of those quarterbacks essentially searching for a QB2 or maybe even QB3 slot.
I think Kirk Cousins is interesting. I'd like to see him on the Raiders and kind of mentor Mendoza. But at this point, he'd be lucky to get a starting position anywhere. I think if he's smart, maybe he goes to Miami if they even offer. Because it's I don't know if I believe in Malik Willis. We've seen him start the last few years. He comes in and he does kind of okay, but he's still so limited, man. I don't know if I'm completely sold on him yet. So I don't. And the Cardinals, who knows if Jacoby Brissett's going to look as good as he did. But Mac Jones, the rumor is that the Niners just want an arm and a leg for him. So I don't know if anybody's going to be willing to give that up. Still haven't heard anything from Aaron Rodgers, so don't know if the Steelers need a quarterback or not. But they've got Mason Rudolph, and then they got the Ohio State quarterback who was a rookie last year. I'm kind of looking at these potential spots. Jets just got a backup quarterback. Bengals could probably use maybe a backup, or the Browns, but I mean the Browns going to get Deshaun back, and they already got Deion's boy. So yeah, I mean it's these quarterback spots are filling up. If the Colts trade Richardson, there's going to be, they're going to need some help behind Daniel Jones if he keeps getting hurt. So they're going to have to look at somebody. I'm not even sure Richardson on a rookie deal is worth getting rid of at this point.
Well, speaking of Daniel Jones, why don't you break down that contract, man?
Yeah, Danny Dimes, he got paid, but the thing is, he's got some voidable years. So his first year, he's going to get $14.68 million. The next year, $46.8. Voidable is 2028, but it's 26.5. So he got a deal that's worth like $90 million, I think. It's a 3 years voided. So that's tough, but he's got it can be worth up to $100 million with incentives. So it's a lot of money, but he wanted 50. They wanted to give him, with the transition, it was at 37. It's nice in the middle. I think that's pretty close to what the franchise tag was for quarterbacks, was like 44 a year, 45 a year, something like that. So, right in line. It's just you wonder how healthy he's going to be.
So, first of all, he has one hell of an agent. Second of all, am I the only one that's thinking that he's overpaid too? I mean, I'm not trying to sound like people have been telling me I've been sounding like a damn Colts hater the past couple episodes, man. But I don't know. I think this man is overpaid, and I saw it coming too. I saw it coming too.
First half of the year, he was great. Second half of the year, which you could argue that maybe he was kind of injured. I mean, he was injured for like 3 games, at least for sure that we know. Yeah, he was very subpar, and then he got hurt, and so now he's hurt, and you're paying him. He's made almost $300 million in his career for 1.5 really good years in his career. I mean, that's it.
No, I'm gonna have to pull up real quick, and we're just going to have to forego his years as a Giant because that's just on the organization that him and Saquon did not flourish in that system, especially with the sorry ass receivers that they had at the time. Now him as a Colt, first 10 games looked great. The whole offense, well-oiled machine. First couple games, they didn't even have to punt. The offense was, within field goal range, if not scoring, every offensive drive. He definitely played a couple games hurt as he was forcing it. And I think they had like an 88% chance to make the playoffs at some point, or it may have been
9%.
Oh my God! Yeah,
It was atrocious what happened.
Atrocious. That was just what can you do? It all came crashing down. But yeah, 46 million in his second year on the contract. That's a tough penny along with what they threw to Alec Pierce, man. I'm not too confident in what the Colts have going on.
I wonder if they cut him after year 1. I mean, maybe that's kind of why they did that. Cheap on year 1. Maybe he sucks this next year and they just cut him.
All right.
But I forget how much of that is guaranteed. There's a decent amount of that's guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean, they had success. They had success 10 games out of the season last year. I'll give them that. But can't throw that all on Daniel Jones. Jonathan Taylor was averaging like a touchdown or 2 every game as well. And he was running his ass off every single game, even when Daniel Jones got hurt. And quote me if I'm wrong, this is his second injury, right? His second major injury?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's like that they're willing to roll the dice on paying this guy big when he's not even that old and this is his second major injury. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, that's out of my pay grade. It's above my pay grade. I don't know. Do you guys think that with this going on, you think the Colts are going to bounce back? Or you think they're still going to suck?
I don't see them winning more than 8 games. I mean, they haven't done anything notable free agent wise. They lost a bunch of guys. They traded Michael Pittman. I mean, they don't have a first round pick, so they're going to have a hell of a draft. I just don't see anything crazy happening.
Well, the damn problem is the problem is their fucking GM. I mean, what does it take for them to fire Chris Ballard? What is it going to have to take?
Hey man, I promise he got some nasty dirt on the Irsay family, man.
He has to. He has to.
He put in some wicked work. He put in some wicked work, and they just keep letting him go.
Man, anybody else would have been fired. Are you kidding me? I mean, I can't even talk. Yeah. My coach on my team needs fired. Todd Bowles need to let him go too. But that's a whole different organization, man. But Chris Ballard, the Colts haven't done shit in years. And this man is just still employed. Like, man, get this dude up out of here. But we'll see.
Last year bought him a whole nother year. Just that first half, Carly was like, you know what? I see the potential. And then we had a couple injuries. So that bought him a whole nother year. But this is it. I mean, this has got to be it. This is it for the head coach, too.
Yeah, I don't know what Indianapolis is going to do. Get well soon. But yeah, man, it's just the organization, man. It just needs rebuilt. I don't even know if there's rebuilding this. There ain't no coming back from this, man. I mean, hell, who they're going to lose next? If they lose Jonathan Taylor, they're completely screwed.
Thing is, they haven't drafted really well. They don't have. I just saw the other day on the radio, or not saw, but I heard on the other day on the radio that they don't have a single player left from the 2021 draft class. That wasn't that long ago. These guys should be getting their second contracts, and you don't have a single one of them left. And that's just sad. Now Pittman, there's this ESPN stat here, receiver ratings. Pittman's best years were 21, 23, 22, but his worst years were in 24, 20, and 25. So he's kind of on the decline. I don't blame him. He's not getting as open as much. His catch percentage has gone down. His yak's gone down. So, I don't blame them for kind of getting rid of him now. But man, like, you got to draft better. You need some playmakers.
I'm gonna say Tyler Warren has to do with some of that factor, though.
Yeah,
Tyler Warren
was
getting that ball most of the time, and then hitting Alec Pierce some deep ball. So I can't.
Yeah, and that was a great
completely put it on Pittman. I mean, hell, they knew what they were drafting when they got Warren. They knew they were just gonna hit him open target every chance they could get. 4 verticals, no Kizzy. I don't know, but I mean, Michael Pittman was mid at best too. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's the dice they wanted to roll to keep Alec Pierce, man. They wanted to get rid of him and keep it going, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but ain't my organization, man.
And do you guys think that Alec Pierce is overpaid?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I can tell you a couple quarterbacks that aren't making $100 million that are better than him.
It's a tough argument. It's a tough argument because he's done some things that, other guys just aren't as explosive. If you can get the deep ball going, then you the underneath with the tight end, you get the running backs going. I mean, you can get fast guys that can catch the ball, but like his catch percentage on deep balls is better than a lot of people. And that's really tough to put a number on.
Yeah, I can respect that, man. Shout out to Alec Pierce, though, man.
Thanks, man.
Hell of an agent. Hell of an agent, man.
Hell of an agent. Yeah.
Hell of an agent, man. Hell of an agent. Yeah, I mean, this stuff is just getting crazy, man. And all these free agencies and, got the draft coming up. I mean, what do you guys think about the Raiders, man? You guys think the Raiders you think they're going to be decent? I mean, dude, they're loading up. They're loading up for Mendoza. That defense is getting stacked. They're getting some depth.
They better just start drafting line. And the right T, like that O-line was atrocious last year.
Yeah. Man, they should have done everything they could do to get Braden Smith over to Vegas, man.
They got the center, though.
Yeah.
How much did he get? 90 million?
Yeah, something like that.
91 million?
Yeah. But hell, you still going to need the rest. You still going to need the rest of the line, though. I mean, I think they'll find a way to figure it out. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, and I saw also that Jonathan Allen, former commander, he went to the Vikings for, I think, 1 year, and the Bengals just added him. Now, he's a former Pro Bowler. He was a beast back in the day, but might be slowing down. He got $28 million out of the Bengals for a couple years, so not bad. He's 31.
Yeah, it seems like the Bengals are trying to work some things out defensively because on their offense, even on their best day, when their offensive line can hold up for Joe Burrow for 2.5 seconds, they still end up giving up more points than they score. They drop 35. They fuck around, and give up 48.
And they lost both their DNs. That's not helpful. I mean, even if Jonathan Allen gets there, you lost both your starting DNs. That's tough. They just don't like paying dudes. I mean, they pay the offense, but yeah, it's like they hate defense.
It's like they're trying this year. I don't know how it's going to work out, but none of that matters if Joe Burrow gets hurt again.
Yeah, got to have a no line. Maybe a little bit better running game. And pick up Joe Mixon again. He's a free agent. Hey, they was good when they had Joe.
Yeah, you're not
I don't know.
lying.
I don't know if his foot injury's done. Have you guys heard anything?
No, I still haven't heard anything about him.
That was the weirdest thing for like a year. He had a foot injury. I'm like,
I tapped in with his orthopedic doctor, man. He's straight, man. He's good to go, man.
oh yeah.
He's good to go, man. I got the connections, man, because I got that agent.
Yeah. On dial,
agent.
huh?
On dial, man. All right, so before we let's get to the next subject. So let's go over NASCAR last weekend. They were in Phoenix, probably one of the most boring tracks. I'm glad they got rid of it as a championship. That being said, everybody knows it's a 1 mile oval, 312 laps, 312 miles. Joey Logano won the pole. Sadly, he got knocked out. Well, his first stage. Not sadly. That's a pretty good thing. He got knocked out. Long story short, everybody knows that Team Penske, 4 drivers are good at the short track. And your boy Ryan Blaney in the 12 car Mustang Penske came back, won the race, even though Christopher Bell, Joe Gibbs Racing was leading most of the race. He could not finish off Ryan Blaney. Pause. With that being said, yeah, I mean, there really wasn't too much going on with this race. Tyler Reddick's win streak ended. By the way, I said he was going to three-peat, and he did three-peat. I'm a little late, but Tyler Reddick did three-peat MJ in the 45 car. With that being said, let's go over to this week. So this week, they're in Las Vegas, better track. It's the Pennzoil 400. And it's 267 laps, 400 miles, intermediate oval. This is another track where Penske and Hendricks are pretty good at this track. Josh Berry won it last year with Wood Brothers, which, yeah, Wood Brothers doesn't do too well. Shout out to Josh Berry, though, got the W. But your drivers are to watch this week: Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, and Christopher Bell. This is a pit strategy race. I mean, the tires wear out a lot faster with the incline on the track. But good thing about it, the cars can usually stay on 30 to 40 laps. So it's going to be a tight-knit race. Project to be a lot of cautions. But if I was to project anybody to win, I'm going to think Tyler Reddick's going to get his 4th win right here.
Oh my
What's so
God.
funny? What's so funny, man?
I was waiting on you. I knew and
Yeah.
I don't blame you for backing your boy. I would like to see if he can continue this insane start.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be pretty dope. Tyler Reddick can go ahead and get this dub. I think I'm going to give it top 3. I'm going to say it's going to be Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, or Denny Hamlin. Those are my top 3. And that 23 car is definitely running top 10. So if y'all going to put some money on NASCAR, y'all put the house on Bubba Wallace getting top 10 this week in Las Vegas. Yeah, I mean, this is a good one. Not too bad of a race. Hey, they party hardy over there, man. They party hardy over there. Hey, EDC Vegas, that's where it's at. Las Vegas Speedway, Mikey.
Yep. Did that one time. Wore me out.
You've been there,
That's
man.
it for me. Yep. That's it for me.
Yeah, that being said, man, let's what we talking about next? What's going on, T?
So playoffs begin for the NBA in a little over a month. Um, April 19th, April 18th and 19th will be the official start. That's following the play-in game. So then, we have our official playoff tree set. That leaves game teams with about 18 to as little as 15 games left. And now, for instance, in the West, the number 3 through 6 teams are all tied at 40 wins apiece right now. And the Thunder are holding down the best record in the league. Now, as far as the East side, the Celtics got Jason Tatum back, and they've been phenomenal. Although they just fell to the Spurs, but the Spurs have won. I think that they're ninth straight at home, so they don't. Victor Wembanyama loves playing in San Antonio, man. But Charles Barkley said they got the thickest of women down there, so Wembanyama he probably showing out for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame him. But as far as the East, the Celtics are, I believe, only 3 games off from the number 1 seed. And the way the Pistons have been playing lately, they could very well slip. They're 5-5 in their last 10, and they've dropped some very questionable games. Playing against teams where they've got half their lineup out, due to injury and such, and their lack of offensive their offensive capabilities are really showing to be quite malignant. Terrible from beyond the 3-point line, and ultimately, if Cade Cunningham goes down, the Pistons are fucked.
Yeah. No, that's it.
You know,
I'm shocked. I'm shocked at Boston, man. When Tatum went down, I thought it was gonna be like the Pacers. They were better than the Pacers. Like team wise, team wise, it was close. Sorry, Pacers beat them in the playoffs, but when Tatum went down, that's like your all world player. I'm shocked that they're as good as they are. So kudos to them.
absolutely. I right now, from what I've seen, I think we got a preview of it from the other night. I think the Celtics and Spurs will end up matching up in the finals. What you guys got any early predictions? Who you think's going all the way?
I'm pretty sure you said Celtics and Spurs, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did say that a couple weeks ago. That's definitely. I think Celtics win the East, especially with Tatum back. Dude, they're gonna have easy first round. They're second seed right now. I don't see the Knicks passing them. Knicks have been on a slump, man. And Celtics, they're at full strength. And yeah, I agree with you, Mikey. I didn't think they were gonna be this crazy either, but also got to take into consideration they are one of the best 3-point shooting teams.
Yeah.
And Jason Tatum isn't even nowhere near the best shooter on the team. So that's
They're almost live and die by the three though. So to a fault, they are a great 3-point shooting team, but when it's not falling.
yeah. Yeah, when they're not hitting, they're gonna pretty much lose if they're not hot. But if they're on fire, they're probably gonna blow a team out by 20, 30. I've seen it. But yeah, speaking of the West too, Thunder, 51-15, pretty damn good. I think the Spurs are gonna take. If it comes down to them and the Spurs they're gonna take it. Let's be
As long
honest,
as
man.
Wemby stays healthy, they're both young teams. If Wemby stays healthy, and It's just I just feel like SGA has the league's love. They just give him everything, man. I don't know that team. I mean, they're good. They won 51 games. We'll see. But Wemby's unstoppable.
Speaking of some love from the refs, Big Bam dropping 83, shooting 43 free throws.
Oh
He,
gosh,
he got some love. How
hurts my
the
soul
hell,
to think about.
man? 83 points. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Especially from someone that's, everyone, root. They know Bam's known for his defense more so than his offensive skill set. But to then go and drop 83, not to take away from it, given that it was against a sorry ass Wizards squad, very young. What do you think about that, Mikey? Is that valid? 83, second
I
highest ever?
mean, you got to kind of respect the game, and they were fouling at the end. He's missing free throws on purpose. There's a stat here: most points in a single game. You got Wilt, Bam, and then Kobe. Most points without free throws. Wilt, Kobe, Wilt. Tied for 73rd. Bam. 43 free throws, man. He averages 4.8 free throws a game. And he got 43. What were the Wizards doing? Number one. Number two, what are the refs doing? Let them play the game a little. I mean, come on.
Yeah, watching
It was kind of laughable.
watching those last couple minutes, shit got real ugly, man. I couldn't believe what the hell I was watching.
Yeah, that's Joey, and that kind of disrespecting the game a little.
Look, bro, at the end of the day, I want you to go find 10 NBA players that can make 36 out of 43 free throws at the big man level. Let's do that. Let's go find 10 big men that go to the line and make 36 out of 43.
Sure.
I don't give a shit about the free throws, bro.
Impressive.
That is impressive, bro. And hey, they were fouling the shit out of him because he was scoring. I mean, bro, him being a big man, he's dropping my career numbers on rookie. I mean, let's be real. Look, I know old heads a little salty that he passed up Kobe and, Kobe got it off the muscle. Kobe was also a guard. Kobe also was known for shooting and known for ball hogging. I mean, let's be real. There's so many people that could pass Kobe if they wanted to, if they just was so selfish. This just happened to be Bam's night. You don't think LeBron can go out there and get 83 if he wanted to? Out of all his years of playing, you don't think he could have went and done that?
No, he went and got 61 against the sorry ass Bobcats at the time.
Yeah, but if
he had to work his ass off to get that.
Bro, he could have got it somehow, some way if he really wanted to.
Brown looked like he was done with the finals game 7 after that 60-piece McNugget against the Bobcats.
Bro,
all right, so here's a little trivia for you. What player can you think of that is known for getting fouled a lot?
There's a couple, SGA and Jalen Brunson.
James Harden.
One of them, they made a whole nickname out of it. I'm not talking about guys who draw fouls a lot. I'm talking about teams that fouled this player on purpose a lot.
Oh, yeah. Getting the Hack-a-Shack.
Hack-a-Shack.
Yeah.
Pretty famous, right? Most free throws made by Shaq, 19 in 1999. Most free throws attempted, 31. You're telling me Bam deserved 12 more free throws than the guy they fouled on purpose all the time. I mean, even the playoff record attempted by Shaq in 2000, which I think was what, against the Pacers? Like that was that playoff. I don't know if it was that playoff series, but that playoffs. I don't even know. Joey, was you born yet, or?
I was here, bro.
39. That's a playoff record attempted. 39. I don't think that
I ultimately,
is worth it.
I think it raises to some it may raise questions about the NBA, and while others can say it shows how truly versatile a lot of these players are, and it just shows how they stick to their role. The fact that the defensive player just went out and dropped 83. It's quite magnificent. So not to take it away from him, but more so shame on the Wizards. So I'd be damned if I let a motherfucker drop 83 points on me. Even the first quarter. I mean, what do you have? Did he have like 36 or something in the first quarter? I'm fouling out. You know what I'm saying? The most you can say is you got 36 on me.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Bam is not that offensive player to be allowing all of that.
Well, let's be real. Someone had to step up. Tyler Hero's out now.
No, he's back.
Tyler Hero didn't play that game.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I just meant like in general.
Yeah, Tyler Hero didn't play that game. See, when people score like this, it's because they got to carry the team. Donovan Mitchell, number one option on his team, had no one else, right? What do he have, 70? 70-something? Devin Booker, no, when the Suns weren't shit, before they went to the playoffs, he dropped fucking 70 points because he's like, give me the fucking ball. I'm the number one option. Give me the fucking ball. He's
best scorers in the NBA. Bam is not that guy. He's not even a third of that guy.
Bam's the number two option on that team. And the number one option was out. So when Bam says, give me that fucking rock, give me that fucking rock. So Bam had to step up and do what he had to do, man. You got to respect the game, bro. Look, records are meant to be broken.
I think that's more so just benign coaching by the Wizards, and I guess just a lack of showmanship by their own players. Again, not to take away from Bam, but what are we talking about? 83.
Terrible defense, terrible coaching.
He was hot. He played 42 minutes. I mean, he was going crazy all game.
And that's another thing. Why are you playing that much? Take him out. What are you doing?
Well, he wanted to go for
42
50
minutes in a meaningless game.
He was like, look, let me go for 30. Oh, damn, I'm at 30 already. Let me go for 50. Let me go for 50. All right, let's go. We're going for Kobe right now. Keep me in, coach.
Cool.
Hey, he did it. He did it,
it's a bit double-edged. Let's say he's just out there forcing it and he gets hurt. Eric Spoelstra looks like an idiot, but then at the same time, the fact that he continued to let one of his players achieve such a magnificent milestone does show a great bit of character from Eric Spoelstra, who we know is a great guy and a great head coach.
He's a good coach. He's a good coach, but damn, you're the 6th seed right now, and you were beating them by 30. Save your guys for the playoffs, man. Like, you're beating the brakes off of them. You don't need to.
Look, Mikey, you just got to give the young bull credit, man. This isn't 80s, 90s Jordan Ball no more, man. All right. Records are meant to be broken. Bron James passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in field goals and in points. Where's that man's credit? Oh, no. He's still not top 5 to you, right? Because you watch Kobe, Michael Jordan. Hell, you even watch Wilt Chamberlain, probably. You up there. Come on, man.
The disrespect in this fucking
place.
Hey,
Wilt Chamberlain, I don't even give a shit. Wilt Chamberlain was 7 feet, whatever. In the 60s, bro, he's going against carpenters that are like your height, bro. No offense. No one here knows how short you are but me and T. But you get the point, bro. This man, dude, he was dunking so much, they had to tell him there was no more dunking. So then he started finger rolling. I mean, come on, bro. Wilt Chamberlain was 8, bro. Nah, fuck that record, bro. It was easy as hell for him, bro. That's like a damn middle schooler playing in fucking Pop Warner, bro. I mean, come on, man. Let's be real here. But shout out to the legend, Wilt Chamberlain. He did it. He averaged, 50 points a game at one point. You know, respect to him. But, hey, man, Kobe's record had to be broken. Hey, if someone's going to break Bam's record, someone's going to break Kobe and Bam's record. I mean, that's just how it goes, bro. I mean, He says when he says pass me that fucking rock, you better pass me that fucking rock, or there's gonna be consequences.
Nah.
Consequences are crazy.
Feed the beast. And not to mention, baby girl's at the game. You know he had to show out. Come on now. Shout out to Asia Wilson, man.
Shout out my WNBA. I'm gonna see y'all ladies soon. Shout out to W. Yeah, I think that's about gonna do it for me.
Yeah.
You guys got anything else?
Nah.
Big shout out to Caitlin Clark for dropping a double-double. She only took 5 shots, so that's pretty impressive. So go Fever and go Caitlin Clark. And Pacers right now tied up in the second with the Suns. Scored 36 points in the first quarter. That's crazy. I don't know what they're trying to do. We got to keep on losing, baby. Keep losing.
Absolutely. I think.
What you got? Okay.
Oh, go ahead, Joe. You got something?
Nah, bro. I mean, that pretty much does it, man. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Mikey, glad you're back with us, man. Missed you, missed your voice. Miss your enthusiasm and your sports knowledge. And yeah, I mean, that's it, man. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, follow the Twitter, follow the X, follow Instagram, join the Discord. We're going to keep these bangers coming. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
All of it.
Hey, I'm predicting the future of psyche. Tip up and kickoffs, it got me excited. I be placing the bet every Sunday. I'm treating this FanDuel like it's my wife. I'm with T Woods, Joe Skirt, Mikey. You can hate it or love it or like it. I ain't breaking a sweat while I'm placing the bet, 'cause